Hello and welcome to LexGo Eat, the Herald Leaders podcast about eating and drinking in the bluegrass. I'm Janet Patton and I cover food, bourbon, and craft beer. And we have a special guest with us today. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Josh Moore. I'm the high school sports reporter for the Lexington Herald Leader. I've been there for about 8 months now doing that, so having a lot of fun. These ladies were kind enough to let me join their podcast.
Of course.
Big fan, lifelong fan.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so. We welcome guests, particularly nice ones.
Yes.
I'm Cheryl Truman. I cover features and business.
And I'm Sally Shear. I'm the lifestyles and business editor.
We're here today at Whitaker Bank Ballpark, where the Lexington Legends will be opening their season later this week, and we're going to talk to them about some of the new stuff they're going to have in the concession stand and for fans. I think it's going to be really interesting, and that's why we brought Josh in, because he's an expert in stadium food.
Yeah, I've had a few hot dogs, you know. I think the Legends will have a little bit more variety than some of the high schools around here. But
probably.
What's the best stadium food you've had since you've been covering prep sports?
You know, I kind of like pretzels. You know, I'm a big
Yeah.
pretzel guy. They're easy, fast. You can take them up to the, I kind of sit in the sidelines a lot too. I kind of avoid the media box all the time. So it's good to have something kind of clean, doesn't, get
Portable,
you messy.
yeah.
Portable.
No ketchup.
Always on the go, so
Always on the go.
I am here with Rebecca Barnes, who's the Director of Community Relations for the Lexington Legends. And you guys look like you're really busy getting everything ready for opening day.
We're so excited.
I bet. It sounds like you guys are going to have some really fun things for people to taste this year.
Yes. We've got a lot of new things going on, renovations to the ballpark. We've put in a patio over on the first base side, so you'll be able to take food and beverage in there and order from there as well. But we've got, what the exciting news for us is that we've taken over our food and beverage this year. So it's all in-house. So we kind of have the freedom to do some wild and crazy things. I mean, it is minor league baseball.
Sure.
So we're really excited to debut those items on Thursday.
So what are some of the wild and crazy things that we, if we're brave enough, attempt to eat?
Well, I think our most interesting would have to be our glazed doughnut bologna sandwich. And it sounds terribly weird, but in a good way. So it's going to be a glazed donut with bologna, cheese, and egg.
Fried bologna.
Fried bologna.
Okay.
Fried bologna on a glazed donut.
We will get Josh Moore to sample this for us. And what else? Because that sounds great, but
Yes.
if you're looking for something sweet, maybe instead of savory.
Yes, so we've actually been able to kind of had the freedom to rearrange our taproom menu, so our restaurant menu. We've got some amazing burgers you all are going to have to try out.
Okay,
we've got
great.
a Texan, we've got one with a fried egg, we've got Hawaiian. It's one of those things where you're going to love the burgers.
Okay.
And then to top it all off, family friendly, we've got an ice cream dessert. It's going to be 25 scoops of ice cream topped with Swedish fish, Sour Patch Kids, drizzled in chocolate. I'm telling you, if you bring the kids to the ballpark, you got to try it. Well, family, share. You've got to share.
Why am I sharing? Well, that sounds fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you so much for letting us come out today.
We're
I look
excited.
forward to seeing these things.
Good. Thank you.
We have so much to talk about. We didn't do one last week, but there were so many new restaurants and expansions coming. Sally, let's start with you.
Okay. In the former A La Lucy location on Limestone is a new venture going in, probably in May, I believe is what they said.
Early June.
Early June, close. Minglewood, which is going to be a new venture that Trish Tungate, who used to have the Dish in Chevy Chase, and John Tresoloni, who has Cosmic Charlie's, are opening in early June. And it's going to be shared plate dinners, dishes that they've enjoyed on their travels to the Caribbean and the West.
So that
Sounds
could be
interesting. Yeah. We're just glad that something's going in to that spot. Do we know what's happening with Lucy's new venture,
You know,
Janet?
I have tried to call her and haven't been able to get in touch with her. So if anybody's heard from Lucy, I think it was saying, the Lucy's Red Light would be opening in March. Well, March is gone.
Right,
so
it's
let's
April
see.
now, Lucy. What's up?
Yeah, we'd like
Maybe
to know.
we can find out.
Actually, from where we are, we can almost throw a rock.
We could.
Yeah, maybe we'll drive by there.
And Josh, you have some news.
I do. The Cup of Commonwealth, located on 383 East Main, on the corner of Eastern. They're opening up a mercantile shop called Commonwealth Mercantile. They're going to be selling their coffee. They've kind of been doing that for a while, selling shirts, dishware, those types of things. But they're going to, in the space where the old, what is it?
It was rest care, I think, the kind of a nursing.
Sort of a
thing.
matching service for people who needed elderly care, and yes.
Okay, yeah. See, I don't know if that's been open since I've been. When did
I'm
that
not
close?
sure either.
So,
Yeah.
it was, but it's located right there beside where the Cup of Commonwealth is now.
Yeah, so at the corner.
So they're going to expand into that space. They're going to have seating for overflow for their shop. Which anytime I've been there, it's kind of can get a little crowded.
It's
Yeah, it's a
tiny.
little tiny. Yeah.
And that'll be good for the space too, for their. It's going to create space in two places because they have more space for seating, and they're going to have more space for the seating and the other.
It
the
sounds like
area.
And they're also going to sell housewares and coffee.
Yeah, and they've been kind of doing that, but I don't know. I think it's kind of on the side.
Yeah.
You can miss it. If you're going in there,
Right.
if you're just one track minded, you're trying to get your coffee, you want to go.
You don't get between me and coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to
So-
have a bigger selection of snacks like chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Specialty chocolate, which that kind of excites me. I go over there, pretty frequently with coworkers.
Yes.
Try to grab something and go. They sell really nice brownies, that kind of thing. So you can go in there for a snack.
Pies.
I've not had the pies, and I think
I've only ever been there for a cup of coffee. What is wrong with me? Clearly, I need to go
Yeah.
back and
You
get
gotta
something
expand
else.
your horizons,
I'm
so.
gonna
I think we'll
go.
be going over there.
Yeah.
Cheryl, what's new with you?
At Centered, they are going to, they lost Caldo. Caldo has moved to the new Proof Gym on Main, where they will be offering their food as a cafe for the patrons there. So that left a gap at Centered off National Avenue, the yoga and alternative health place. And they are opening a new food provider in the middle of the month. It will be focused on natural, good for you grab and go food, and will also offer nutritional counseling.
Oh, we'll look forward to seeing what that comes in there.
Yes, we can all use.
True.
And Table 310, which is on Short Street, has been closed for a couple of weeks. Well, it's reopening this week with some new owners. It's sold, and the new owners are a couple, Daniel and Flo Marlowe, who just moved here from Colorado. And Chef Chris Smith is working with them and is sourcing a lot of stuff from local farms like Blue Moon and Elmwood and other people from the farmers market to come up with a new seasonal menu. So I think it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
That's a nice little space.
And the really big news.
The
big
biggest news. The biggest news.
The best.
We saved for last.
Absolutely.
Food Truck Friday is back. It's back this Friday when
This
it's going
Friday.
to like snow. But just think
It's
of it.
worth
jacket on.
trekking through
Put your
the
jacket on
snowstorm
and come
for
over.
That's
Food Truck
right.
Friday.
And if it's cold, maybe the lines will be shorter. But don't let that stop you. Come on out. It's at the Herald Leader. It starts at 11, and usually there's food till 2.
Do we know what the trucks are yet by any
We
chance?
don't know what they are.
But usually there's 10, 12, aren't
Usually
there?
there's Cajun,
Plenty
there's
of food.
Thai, there's barbecue,
Oh, yeah,
there's
variety
pizza.
is.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
there's Crank and Boom usually.
So come on out and let's go eat.
Let's go.
Let's go eat.
Let's
Hot
go.
dogs here.
Or fried bologna, as the case may be.
Yeah.
Ready?
You go ahead.
All right. Has Jared detailed what this is?
No, it's the fried bologna egg
Fried
and cheese.
bologna.
No, the egg is it's a fried egg and cheese. And I don't mind the donut sweetness at all.
It combines really well. I like the thickness of the bologna too. That was the one thing I was kind of looking at that was suspect. I'm not really a big thick bologna person, but it pairs good.